So Bitcoin is up right now, $57,000+, but there's still a chance that we could see a final drop before the big pop. And I want to prepare you all in this video for what could possibly happen. If it doesn't happen, great. We're still in a great spot. We're still in an uptrend then, and we're off to the races. But there is a scenario that could play out that could see Bitcoin dip down below 50,000 one more time. Now, keep in mind, we did see 49,000 not too long ago with the price of Bitcoin. We've already recovered from that pretty quickly. But a huge Bitcoin shakeout could be coming here this month before October hits. We know that September is the historically worst month for Bitcoin ever since 2009. But in the next 2 to 3 weeks, we could see Bitcoin experience its final push downwards before the big bull run actually begins. And there are a lot of different ways that this could play out. We don't know this to be certain. Obviously, there is no way to predict the markets. But if we use some of our analysis, which we'll highlight and talk a little bit about in this video, we can also prepare ourselves for the worst. Obviously, if it doesn't happen, great. But if we have some dry powder on the sidelines, well, this could be a life-changing opportunity, because if Bitcoin dips down there, you know altcoins are coming down with it. So with that being said, let's dive into what I'm looking at right now. And if this happens, you've got to know this. Panic will be everywhere. The narrative will be, oh my gosh, the bull run is over, sell everything. And this is right about the time where the smart money, the big, institutional money, the people who have balls in this market, this is where they get rich. This is where they make their bread. People will be calling for, the lows, 40Ks, saying the bull run's over. Oh my gosh, it's over. So here we go. Bitcoin could dip to 45, 48, even 43,000, and a bull run could still be here. Keep in mind, this is the most volatile market in the world. There's no more volatile market than crypto. And historically, this is the period where most people get shaken out right before the real big bull run starts. We've seen it in past market cycles. We saw it back in 2021. So will Bitcoin enter a bear market if this happens? My prediction is no, absolutely not. The charts will look like absolute dirt if we get down there, signaling this end of the road and the bear market is here. But the Fed's liquidity injection that is coming here, I think will keep Bitcoin and keep crypto out of a bear market. And this is why I think it could be an extended bull cycle, because we've been in such a bad macroeconomic environment. And keep in mind, guys, retail money has not come in yet. If we look at all the indices from the altcoin market versus Bitcoin, we have not flipped into altcoin season. We've never had a bull market that didn't have an altcoin season. And if we dip down below 40 and we just, whatever, a bear market hit without an altcoin season, that would be extremely weird. That would go against the grain. So the trend is our friend. And the trend would tell us that if this happens, it's a big shakeout moment, and the smart money will know exactly what's going on. And this is why you need to watch this video, because in the next 2 to 3 weeks, this could play out. So Bitcoin's got some big time support right around 45,000. Okay. And we bounced off this level back in 2021 before we set new all-time highs. Many people will say 50,000, give or take. We could have a liquidation if we get down there at 50K quickly, a quick drain down to 45 before the real big bounce. Okay, again, this is just looking at the numbers, looking at historical evidence. 45,000 has been a multi-year support level in multiple cycles. It would make sense. And we know who controls Bitcoin and crypto. It's the big players. It's the big traders. It's the institutions. If they want this to happen, it'll happen. And here's the thing. Historically, guys, September is the weakest month for Bitcoin. I mentioned this earlier in the video. Since 2009, worst performing month. But the upside that comes after all of that, October and November, outside of April, October and November, the best 2 months in Bitcoin's history since 2009. So again, these are the trends that we can see, and we can see this historically, how this could play out. So out of the last 10 years, 8 Octobers have been green. 8 of the last 10 Octobers have been green, and November is very similar. November has some big months that's kind of outweighed its performance a little bit, but still historically very bullish for Bitcoin in October and in November. Now, the FOMC meeting is literally, guys, 8 days away. 8 days away. And there's a 70% chance of a 25 basis point cut and a 30% chance of a 50 basis point cut. This will start a 12-month liquidity injection cycle, which will boost risk on assets. It won't happen all at once, but this will boost risk on assets. The stock market, which has been tumbling in here and it's been choppy, again, shakeout before the breakout. These markets aren't that different when you think about the tech stocks, right? The high risk plays in the stock market and risk on assets like crypto. And the reason why crypto can move so much quicker is because it's global. It's a big, big deal. So the market is fearful right now. And all the indexes show that people are scared. So right now, decent time to DCA, but I'm leaving some dry powder on the sidelines, because if this thing plays out the way I think it could, this could be the opportunity of a lifetime. This could be the final big opportunity to make life-changing wealth in crypto. Again, given all the institutional demand that's coming, there's going to be diminishing returns over time. There are going to be a lot of altcoins out there that simply fail. And being in the right ones this bull cycle will help ink more crypto millionaires. So think about it. Which altcoin sectors are you diving into? Is it RWA? Is it gaming? Is it DPIN? Is it AI? Is it meme coins? Actually, I like all of those narratives, but it's picking the right ones, picking the ones that are down and depressed the most. And that's up to you. That's you having high conviction. So the thing of it is, being on leverage right now is very tricky. Being in these big trades is very tricky. Taking longs right now, I would not be doing that as much. I would, however, if I do want to play that side of the market, be taking some shorts. And I'm not going to be trading too much for the next few weeks. I am going to be preparing myself to stack my chips and get ready for the Federal Reserve to turn the money printers back on and us to get into a major boom, even if we do get a rocky road here to start in the next couple weeks. That's the video, guys. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. I appreciate you guys for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Peace out.